How do you think your thoughts and your emotions influence your decision-making processes or your intuition? Let's talk about it today. So my name is Alina Mirpolsky. I'm decision-making and spiritual coach. And a few weeks ago, we started to talk about negative thoughts, positive thoughts, our thinking process, that we not always decide what to think about. Sometimes thoughts just come and go and leave us with different emotions, sometimes happy emotions, sometimes scary emotions, sometimes anger, sometimes disappointment, sometimes fear, and lots of different emotions. Depends on what we were thinking. And if we are not really aware of our thoughts, we don't pay attention what is just passing through our mind, we can even not be aware why I'm sad, or why I'm angry, or why I'm afraid, or why I'm excited, or why I'm something, because we even can't always pay attention to the thought, and then the thought creates emotion anyway. On a subconscious level it happens, and then we can pay attention to the emotion but be really confused where does it come from. So to understand this a little bit more, I just don't want to repeat too much. You can see my 2 previous videos and you'll get more information in much better organized way. Today we are talking about decision-making processes and our intuition, and how does this connects to our thinking process and why it's important. So decision-making process is important because it influence everything. What do we do? What actions do we take? How do we behave? What outcome does we receive after these behaviors and actions we took? So the first thing I want to say, if you are feeling that you're overwhelmed, you have too much emotions, too much thoughts, and you need to take steps to make a decision, it's a little bit problematic moment to make a decision. So in any way you can, it's better to wait with this decision, to ask for at least few minutes, or if it's possible an hour or even a day, depends on the situation. Of course, sometimes we need to make decision today, very soon, maybe in few minutes or an hour. So anyway, you need to try to take few minutes for yourself to calm down, to be more calm, and you can make a short meditation, you can take a walk, you can make a short yoga break, you can do some breathing exercise, you can wash your face, you can use techniques that I was talking about to stop amounts of thoughts come into your head and then come back and think one more time before you make a decision. So avoid making decisions when you're very emotional and you have a lot of thoughts going through your head. In general, it's almost impossible to make a good decision in such condition. So take your time. If even say that you need to go to a bathroom, like even if it's a very tough situation that you need to make a decision right now, even few minutes that you will take and you'll go to a bathroom, you'll wash your face, it will also make a difference. So that's the first thing I wanted to say. The second thing is as much we practice to pay attention to our thoughts, as more we'll be aware of our thoughts, and they will not influence our emotional state in this state when we are not aware. In the situation when you have emotions, you're afraid or you're angry, and you make a decision based on this, because you can mistakenly think that this situation or this proposition makes you be angry, afraid, I don't know what else you can feel, excited. For example, you had very, very positive emotions. Sometimes positive emotions also can be a tricky thing. You saw some positive emotion and then you made a decision based on it because you felt like happy or excited, or you had a good feeling, and then you make a decision based on this emotional state, and it has nothing to do with the real situation. This is known and used a lot in aggressive marketing strategies. I really am not a fan of such way of marketing, even if I know that it's a very effective way. I never use aggressive marketing in my business, and I don't like when aggressive marketing is used on me. So I want to give here two examples, the negative and the positive. The negative one is when the selling company, the representative of the selling company, is trying to tell you that you need to make a decision right here, right now, and to create stress and fear. If you will not buy it right now, it will cost, the price will double tomorrow, or it's the last two whatever we have, and if you don't buy it now, there will be no more available, whatever it is, anymore, and you need to make a decision here and now. So the person may be so stressed and so overwhelmed and afraid that they will sign documents or agree to something they don't really need, or if they were thinking more, they were choosing another company, even if they need the product or the service. This is the negative emotions were used, yes, like fear, stress, and let's go for a positive one that are also not good, because they are the company that is trying to sell you something. They will use those positive emotions in order to create the company will use this positive thoughts that they will make you think in order to create positive emotions, and then you will mistakenly think that what they suggest is a good thing you want to purchase. For example, they say, imagine yourself, I don't know, saving thousands of dollars on your monthly bills. Imagine your house looking fantastic. Imagine. So what are they making you to do? They are inviting positive thoughts in your head, and then they come to the product, you buy this, and it will work. And then they tell you need to make a decision right now. Like they are pushing you to make a decision, but not with fear, but with excitement. And you, after you heard all those positive thoughts and ideas they told you, you can be excited, and you will make a decision based on that excitement and not on real decision-making process, when we need to see the pros and cons, and you need to make your list of things, and you need to make some calculations, and that's the problem, making and when we are making a decision without being aware of our thoughts and about the emotions our thoughts created. Okay, the same thing with intuition. Sometimes as a spiritual coach, I'm a decision making and spiritual coach. So as a spiritual coach, I want to tell you that we can make all the process of decision making, and sometimes something can be missing because we just don't have the opportunity to know this. We don't have this data, or something like this never happened before, or there's something extremely unexpected that may happen, and we just can't include this in our